Hi, everybody, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Chanel, and for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for all of you today. So I am doing a reading for Twin Flames and Separation, and this is for my Earth sign Twin Flames. This should resonate for you regardless of whether or not your twin is an earth sign or you are an earth sign. I also am putting the other video links to the different elements in the description box down below. So if you need them, you can check them out. If you're in need of a personal reading, my link is also in the description box. Also, I need to tell you, I'll be using words like divine feminine and divine masculine. Regardless of your physical appearance, please try not to be frustrated by that. I just do it so that I can keep things straight. For clarity purposes, we're going to be looking at the divine masculine as the twin who's missing, because that's quite often the case. So whether that person identifies as whatever gender, it doesn't really matter, okay? All right, so taking a look at this, I'm looking at the last time you saw your person so we can get some clarity on why they did what they did. So as I'm looking at your reading for you earth signs, I'm seeing that the divine masculine energy came in last time around with the Knight of Cups, and it's being clarified by the Oracle card, I don't want this to end. So I feel like perhaps you were rejecting your masculine, because when I'm looking at how they felt about you, we actually have the King of Cups and the Magician. So this was somebody who felt like they wanted to see where this could go. They wanted to actually put some real effort into this and probably try to fix whatever was broken. There's an energy of disbelief here. I'm seeing the Six of Wands reversed. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. It seems as though this person, it's like they made you some sort of offer to move forward, to do something different. But I feel like the way that this person came towards you, it's very possible that you did not want to relinquish control of your life or of this situation, because it's almost like they were inviting you to do things the way that they wanted to do them. They kind of wanted to be in charge of this situation. Whereas for you, I feel like that triggers you in a way. There's an energy of feeling like you need to dictate the course or the way things happen. There's also an energy here of you needing more time. Okay. You came through with, I need to heal. And your twin actually feels as though you were viewing them as the King of Pentacles. So kind of interesting, because there could be multiple people involved in this situation. You could be viewing them as though they're committed elsewhere. There's also an energy here of perhaps you seeing them as your other half and communicating that to them, but just telling them that now is not the right time. What's interesting about this is that I feel like this person is very baffled, because they don't understand what needs to change or what needs to happen for it to be the right time. Because they see that you're standing in your power. You're not really making any effort towards them. There's an energy of like, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like your person is like, okay, was I too emotional for you? You know, did I like say too much, do too much, and turn you off, right? Because it actually, whatever happened between the two of you, your person was the one who felt rejected. So it could have been that you're just like, hey, you know, I like my life the way it is. I'm not ready to share my assets with you. I'm not ready to relinquish control of my time, my schedule. This person, it's like they came in with something more emotional, and then they got shut down very quickly. It's weird because it's almost like this person has a tendency to test the waters, and they want you to be more emotional. You know what I mean? So this could be someone who will like show you something emotional, or that should get an emotional response from you. And then however you react, it's like they counter to the 19th power, right? So for example, if someone's like, wow, I miss you. For you, that might be like, ooh. So you could reply like, yeah, I've just been at work a ton. And then they would reply something back like, oh, no, I mean, like, I thought I missed your phone call, right? You know, there's an energy here of this person. They want to be able to be more open with you. So I'm not sure, like, if you're dealing with a water sign, because this is very heavy water. This person, I feel like, is more sensitive, whereas your love language may be like time spent. It might be like acts of service. You're much more practical. This person, I feel like, struggles with your love language because it's kind of the energy of like, I should be able to just love you. Whereas you're like, no, I need you to show me, like, show up. I need my love to be tangible. Like, if you love me, you're good with your finances and you take me places. If you love me, you have plans for your future. And you're not a burden to me, right? Whereas I feel like this person kind of has an attitude of like, but love is enough. And you're like, yeah, well, I can't live in a house built of love, and I can't eat love for dinner, and my kids can't, pay for college with love, right? And I'm not saying that you're a materialistic person, but what I'm saying is there's just two very different love languages here. And so I think that the two of you kind of struggle to be able to come to like a common ground. What I'm feeling about this person is that they got upset and they tried to make you jealous. And that's because I feel like they couldn't figure out exactly where you stand with them. They could be used to dealing with more like emotionally open partners that are like very expressive. I feel like they decided to take their caring and their love out of the equation because they were kind of hoping that that would get you into a space where you would be like, hey, I really miss you. Whatever this person did after they felt rejected, I feel like really upset you, because there's an energy of you being committed to everything else in your life and not making time for whoever this is. I feel as though in like the emotional department, you are completely tapped out. It's like you're good on feels for the next year. You don't need them. You're not dealing with it. You just kind of want to go back within, go with what's stable, the things that are predictable or that you have control over. Whereas this, it's like you don't, I do feel like you love this person. I just feel like it's very difficult for you to invest in things like love because of the ups and downs, right? And the fact that there's no guarantees. I don't think you like somebody having control over your heart or how you feel on a daily basis. And so that's a bit of a struggle. I feel like this person, as I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, they thought that you wanted them to go away. So I don't know what the exchange was here. I kind of feel like maybe this person hurt you because they were trying to get a response out of you. And instead, you were just like, I don't care, right? So they took it as, okay, my twin doesn't want anything to do with me. They don't have time for me. They're just, they want me to leave. That's literally how this person is thinking, that you were looking at them as like, get out of my life. Like, I don't have time for this, right? Very much like if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. I feel like you go into that mode when you're hurt, but I also feel like this person, it's almost like they kind of tried to hurt you to get you to like have an emotional response. And instead it backfired and you just got pissed off, right? This person is insecure. And what they really wanted was for you to like reassure them. And instead, your attitude is just like, stop being silly. Obviously I care. I wouldn't show up. Like, what do you need me to say? Right. So it's really interesting to me that your twin is like so different than you, right? You're definitely the more practical one in this situation. So as I'm moving on, how this affected them, King of Swords in the reverse. So your twin was upset, you know, they started feeling like maybe they were in the wrong about the way they behaved, but they're also, it's like, they don't feel like they can play the game as well as you do. Like, this is someone who is sensitive and they struggle with like, I feel like they've been trying to get your emotions to come out of you. And so they had all these ideas about like, maybe I'll love bomb them. Maybe I'll make them jealous. Maybe I'll stop talking to them. Like, this twin has done a bunch of different stuff and now they just feel defeated. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of in this space where it's like, okay, my earth sign twin just doesn't want anything to do with me right now. They're not involved in this. They're not invested in this. I need to probably go do something else, right? Which is what they ended up doing, Temperance in the reverse. You know, they got into a space where they were like, I need this to be done. I don't think Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo cares about me. You know, this is a very emotional person. I don't feel like you even told them you don't care. I just think because you didn't respond the way that they're used to people responding, they kind of went in their feels and started telling themselves things that may not exactly be the case. Okay. Where you are now is the Emperor in the reverse. So I feel like while the two of you are apart, as I was seeing that you are very good at like maintaining control of aspects of your life, it seems as though this person being gone has kind of got you in a more softer space. You know, it's like, I'm not saying you're going to relinquish control over the situation or your life anytime soon, but I do feel like you're looking at your life and you're looking at your relationship with this person and probably thinking like, you know what, if I play the role of the masculine in my life, in my relationship, it's very difficult for my masculine to show up and play that role, because instead of us being able to work together and cooperate, it's like too many cooks in the kitchen, right? So there's kind of an energy of you being like, if I want this person in my life, I might have to bend. I feel like for those of you who are the feminine energy, you get a little bit annoyed with this person because they're not like the man, you know, manly type that you would normally like go for, right? This is like the artist, the like more sensitive person. Whereas for you, you may have like been an army brat and traveled with your parents and you're very like kick ass and take names, right? Whereas this person is like granola and yoga and strumming guitars or whatever they are, right? They're a lot more like, you know, emotional. For you, I think this is kind of putting you in a different place in your life because you're looking at it like, okay, maybe I scared this person off, right? Maybe it's time to put my gun away. You know, I just, it's interesting because you're so different that I feel like communication is hard. I feel like you say things that to you is just like, okay, but that's the truth. And this person is like, you're being mean. Oh, I feel as though with this situation, you're waiting. I think you're going to wait this person out, or that's kind of what you're doing. You could be thinking about like how you'll respond to them when they return, because there's kind of the energy of this person liking you more than you like them, which I don't think that that's true, but I just think you don't express like how you feel, you know? But it's like, okay, I know this person is coming back. You know, I know that they'll return. I just have to figure out how I want to greet them. You know, do I want to put my walls up, show them I don't need them, or do I want to show them kind of like that softer side of me that I have not exactly shown them before, right? So I'm really interested because I feel like right now your missing twin is sad, you know, and they're trying to figure out what to do next. They're a little bit frustrated. I see that they've been trying to change some things. You know, in all honesty, what this kind of looks like is that this person is trying to step more into their masculine energy, whereas you are trying to step more into your feminine energy. So I'm interested to see how that will play out, because I feel like you may be experiencing a different side of this person next time you see them. And it might kind of be an eye-opener, because some of the things you really like about this person, I kind of feel like they are in a space of feeling like they need to put away to be either more like who they think you would be attracted to, or to be more like you. And in the same respect, it feels like you're doing the same thing, where you're like, well, maybe I need to not come off so, you know, brusque or so analytical, or, you know, maybe I need to be more emotional. So very interesting, because it kind of feels like the two of you are swapping roles, right? So very interesting energy. Let's get an oracle card for you, and then I will take it over to the extended. You got, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So possibly you're dealing with a water sign, because I feel like water sign got that. This is, maybe this person is guilt tripping you, you know, because I feel like for you, even thinking about changing kind of how you're showing up, it's like, oh, was I mean to this person? You know, should I have been different? You need to be yourself, you know what I mean? And this person needs to be themselves. And it's like you will have to find common ground, or a way to hash things out without feeling as though you have to like completely change who you are, right? I'm going to take a look at the extended. In the extended reading, I'm going to see your person's feelings currently and what they want as of now, because this is kind of like the last time you spoke. I'm also going to take a look at their life, how they think you feel about them, how that's affecting their actions. We're going to see what they will do as well in the future. And I'm actually feeling inspired to pull you one more card. Twinflames, your passion ignites. Well, that's like, thank you, Captain Obvious, right? We know that you are both twin flames, but I suppose that's confirmation for those of you who have been on the fence. Like, how in the world could I be so tough and my twin is so sensitive? You also got power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. And this is really about power, right? This is kind of the power struggle that I'm seeing between the two of you. So I'm going to take a look at how this will all play out and what you can expect for the future of this connection. If that's something you're interested in, the link will be in the description box below, and I will speak to all of you again soon. Bye.